Hey guys, it's Wes. Croatia is well known as a tourist-friendly country, and many people come from around the world to spend their vacations there. In particular, the most popular Croatian city of Dubrovnik, where Game of Thrones was filmed, is packed with fans of the series and other tourists who want to enjoy the beautiful Adriatic Sea. As a result of its popularity, things there are much more expensive than in other cities in Croatia. So today, I'm gonna introduce some underrated cities you should visit for people who don't like crowds and wanna kick back and relax. No worries, you can still enjoy the beautiful Adriatic Sea that Croatia is known for in these cities too. Alright, let's get started. The first city I'd like to introduce is Chibenik. Chibenik is located in the middle of the Croatian coastline alongside the Adriatic Sea. The highlight of Chibenik is its beautiful old town. A lot of coastal cities in Croatia have an old town, but the one in Chibenik has an endless maze of narrow streets between traditional stone houses, so you can wander around and explore forever. I've been to a few old towns in Croatia so far, but probably this is my favorite one. There are just so many narrow streets, stairs, and tunnels. It's not a big area, but you can still feel like you're in a maze. I like seeing hanging laundries in Old Town. Like, you can feel the local people's life, you know. Even though the Old Town is registered as a World Heritage Site, surprisingly, there are not many tourists in Chibenik, so you can see more of the local side of Croatia and sometimes communicate with friendly Croatian people.
This one is mine.
It's yours.
One is
Yeah, it's very used to like people, you know.
Yes.
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Japan.
And from which town are you from?
I'm from Yokohama.
Yokohama. My daughter was there.
Oh, really?
She has a friend. Her father is Japanese. And do you like Croatia?
Yeah, it's very beautiful country.
Yes. And people?
People are very friendly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm leaving tomorrow, actually. So actually this afternoon I'm going to Kurka.
Akarka, yes.
Yeah, later.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Enjoy yourself.
yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Kurka, the place that I mentioned in the conversation with the lady, is a national park near Chibenik. It's known for a beautiful waterfall that flows into a lake that you can swim in during the summer. It's the best place to experience Croatia's magnificent nature, so I recommend that you go there for a day trip from Chibenik. The next city I'm gonna talk about is Split. Split is the second biggest city in Croatia along the Adriatic Sea. There is a square-shaped old city in Split, and a lot of tourist spots are there, so it's pretty easy to get around. Though not as much as Dubrovnik, Split is quite popular for tourists, and the downtown is always lively, so you might get a chance to meet other tourists to hang out with them.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We're on our adventure!
Let's go! She's my American friend, Caroline, whom I met in Split. She's actually a hairdresser. I told her that I had wanted to get a haircut for a while, and she was kind enough to cut my hair. She gave me this new haircut. I love this so much. Thank you. What I like about Split is that it has not only the historic old town but also a lot of beautiful beaches which are pretty close to the old town. Hey, how are you? This is Ryan from Ireland, who is another friend of mine that I met in Split. If you want to change the scenery a little, you can go to some nearby islands by ferry. We went to an island called Brach Island and enjoyed a little hiking in the great landscape, which is completely different from the city. Trogir is a small historic town along the Adriatic Sea. It's only 30 minutes away from Split by bus, so a lot of people go there for Trogir for a day trip. The old town in Trogir is located on a small island connected with the mainland by a bridge. It's so small that you can see pretty much everything in a couple of hours, so it's a perfect place to visit when you have one extra day in Split. Also, if you go through the old town island and cross another bridge to the next big island, you can find some quiet beaches. Zagreb is the capital of Croatia. It's the only city in this video that isn't located along the coast of the Adriatic Sea, but it has a different kind of charm that the others don't. One of the most famous tourist spots in Zagreb is the Museum of Broken Relationships. This museum is dedicated to failed love relationships, and it exhibits personal objects left over from former lovers, accompanied by brief descriptions. This unique museum has visitors from all over the world every day. Zagreb has other great spots as well, but actually, I've already talked about Zagreb in another video called Croatia, How Much Do You Need for a Day? So please check out the video if you're interested. I'll put the video link in the description. The last city I'd like to introduce is Zadar. Zadar has a beautiful old town and Adriatic coast like other Croatian cities, but what makes this city really fascinating is its beautiful sunset. Zadar is actually known as the city that has the most beautiful sunset in the world, and most people visiting here expect to see it. So if you come to this city, I would suggest that you do sightseeing in the old town during the daytime, then watch the world-renowned sunset at the end of the day. The most popular spot to watch the sunset in Zadar is a place called the Greeting to the Sun. It's a monument that consists of 300 multi-layered glass plates placed at the end of a peninsula. There is an architecture installation called Sea Organ nearby, which plays music by way of sea waves and tubes under the steps. Surrounded by the sound of the sea organ, it seemed to be the perfect romantic place to see the sunset, but there was a problem. The sun was completely covered by clouds. Look at the dark thick cloud over there. That exactly represents how I'm feeling right now. It even rained the next day and I almost gave up the sunset, but luckily it cleared up on the last day of my stay. This is the most beautiful sunset in the world. Zadar was attacked several times during the past wars. In the Croatian War of Independence that started in 1991, a lot of parts of the city were devastated and no one visited this city after the war. The Greeting to the Sun and the Sea Organ were built to inspire hope for a peaceful future. Zadar has recovered dramatically since then, and was even chosen as the European Best Destination in 2016. You should probably come to this city before it gets too popular and watch the sunset here, thinking about the city's history until it finally found peace. These are the Croatian cities that I think are most underrated. If you know any other good places to visit in Croatia, please let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you soon!